So we'll start by turning the SPARCstation on at the back, and there'll be a little delay before there's video output on the screen. It's certainly not the fastest machine to start up, but this workstation is getting on for 30 years old now, and it does only have a 40 MHz clock speed CPU, although having said that, the processor had certain novel for the time features, such as support for hardware context, which enabled true multitasking. And this particular SPARCstation has 32 megabytes of memory installed, but could be fitted with up to 64 megabytes of RAM. And before we fitted a SCSI to SD card adapter, it had a 205 megabyte hard drive, all of which may seem incredibly underpowered by today's standards, but actually in 1992 this was very exciting, and combined with other features such as, for the time, reasonably capable graphics and integrated audio support, this was a great deal more exciting and more capable than the average PC of the time. And of course it ran a Unix operating system, which in itself was a major advantage. When prompted to, we can now log in, and you may have noticed that this SPARCstation is living in 1998, and that's because the OS installer, as mentioned in the blog post, didn't seem to like the year 2021. It also doesn't seem to like classless interdomain routing, and in fact the OS release slightly predates that. If we don't hit Control C, this will automatically start Open Windows, which was Son's desktop of the time, that's based on LX11 with the OpenLook UI toolkit and window manager. And after a short delay, there will be a number of applications automatically started, such as File Manager and a Help Viewer and a console. And we can also right click on the root window and bring up a menu there, and from there we can start other applications such as an Xterm, and then just run Unix commands in there such as ps to see what processes are running. And of course this is a BSD based Unix.